Namaste, friends. I hope you're all doing good, are excited about how things are unfolding in 2023. Today, I want to share some very interesting news for you, especially for students of Jyotisha. BAVA, British Association of Vedic Astrology, is an organization that was established by Sarbani and Komilla Sutton with the aim of promoting Vedic astrology in Britain and surrounding areas. Now, what's very interesting is that my grandfather, Dr. B.B. Raman, he was one of the founding patrons of this organization. Now, this year, BAVA is organizing their 26th International Conference. 26th International Conference. Now, some good news. The conference is being organized online, which means that students all around the world who are interested in learning more about Jyotisha, deep diving more into this, connecting with all the scholars and hearing them out, this would be a very good opportunity for you all. The conference is going to start around April 22nd, and it is going to be spread across the weekend. So that way, you can comfortably watch this at your home without worrying about, do I need to carry out my professional work? Is there anything else obstructing? None of those things you need to worry. It's happening over the weekends, Saturday and Sunday. So block your time, keep everything aside, comfortably delve into this beautiful conference, which is going to be in which many speakers are actually going to speak. And when I talk about speakers, one of the speakers is was my father, Niranjan Babu, Bangalore, and he is also going to speak on some very new age, never heard before concept of Rahu and Ketu and interfacing it with Vastu Shastra. Apart from my father, there are other speakers like Andrew Foss himself, Komilla Sutton. Then we have Sanjay ji. Today, I think one of the foremost authorities in Vedic astrology, who understands the subject extremely well, who can speak with authority is Sanjay ji. So he is also going to be there. We will have Sarbani ji also part of that. She has been a wonderful lady. When I have been in Delhi, she has taken care of me extremely well. I was a part of their conference, and she is also a very good scholar. She has been regularly speaking in our conferences, and you will definitely love hearing her as well. Similarly, we have Andrew Foss, a very good scholar, very deep insights about the subject, very sattvic in nature, and when he speaks, you will actually see the command over the subject there. Of course, we will have Komilla Sutton ji, again a very close friend of ours, being in the conference. Her knowledge in predictive astrology is very good. In fact, I have seen her to, simplify many complicated concepts of astrology, especially in her videos when she talks about transits. The way in which she is able to articulate them in simple language to common man is brilliant. We have other speakers as well. We have Bill Sinclair. We have, I think, I think even Visti Larson is also going to be there. There are very many good speakers who are going to be a part of this conference. And lastly, of course, I'm also going to be there presenting some research in the space of Rahu and Ketu. Now, what is this research I'm going to speak about? I'll just pause it for the next part of the video. But I want to just give you a quick brief about what this conference is all about. As I told you, Rahu and Ketu is the overall theme of the horoscope. Now, when we look at Rahu and Ketu, these are part of the 9 celestial object structure, 9 celestial object construct, which otherwise is commonly referred to as Navagrahas. Now, Navagrahas, 9, In that Navagrahas, 7 planets are tangible in nature. The remaining two, Rahu and Ketu, they are intangible. You cannot touch them, you cannot feel them. Now, what is Rahu and Ketu? Now, mathematically, there is a way to compute that. You basically take the orbital plane of Moon and you take the orbital plane of the Sun, and wherever they coincide, that point is understood to be Rahu, and exactly 180 degrees around it is understood to be Ketu. Now, while we calculate, remember it is a statistical calculation that we are doing. So sometimes what happens is, the absoluteness of that point may not be arrived easily, and hence what people do is they try to take the mean value of Rahu. So for all practical purposes, the general accepted theory is to take the mean values of Rahu and Ketu. However, if the formulas are written quite well, you will actually do good to take the true values. Again, it depends on each software how they have written, but for if you are in confusion, you can just use the mean values. Now, as I told you, Rahu and Ketu, they are not tangible in nature, but they are given extreme importance because these are not just mathematical points, but they are points that have a lot of gravitational influence around them as well, and hence they are referred to as grahas. Grahas means that which has the ability to grasp things, and Rahu and Ketu, those 2 points that we have arrived at, have special influence, gravitational influence, that have an impact on Earth and Earthlings as well. So, be it nature, non living things like wind, water, fire, clouds, rivers, etc., they get impacted. At the same time, living beings, be it plants, animals, birds, fish, reptiles, human beings, we also get affected. Now, Agni Purana, one of the most revered scriptures in Vedic knowledge, Agni Puranam has this to say for both Rahu and Ketu. So Rahu is called Ardha Chandra Dharo Rahu. That's how he's been explained. Ardha Chandra Dharo Rahu. Ardha Chandra means half, Ardha half, Chandra half moon, Dharo one who adorns, that is one who wears or holds Ardha Chandra, that person is Rahu. That means one of the tools that Rahu has in his disposal is Ardha Chandra. Now, Chandra, what is the significance of Chandra? Chandra could mean multiple things, but one common thing that easily can be understood is it is feminine energy, A, and B, it is the energy that also denotes the manas, memory. Now, Rahu's ability to influence the memory, Rahu's ability to nudge things beyond a point is exceptional. Don't demonize Rahu to say that he is bad. No, that is incorrect. Rahu, the way he behaves, and similarly Ketu as well, but let me stick to Rahu for now. Rahu, the way he behaves is that he will actually help you push the barriers, move out of your comfort zone, and do very novel, very new, very innovative things if properly channelized, irrespective of his position in the zodiac, whether he is in friendly sign, enemy sign, exalted, debilitated, whatever may be the case, he still has the ability to push you beyond your comfort zone. I'll go into details of why Ardha Chandra maybe in a later video, but let me quickly tell you that my father is going to speak specifically about Guru Chandala Yoga, that is the conjunction of Jupiter and Rahu that is occurring between April and October 2023 in the sign of Aries. He's going to talk about this entire thing and its implications to mankind. and he's going to bring in a very new insight for you to look at it from a Vastu angle as well. So don't miss this thing. Next, while my father is covering Rahu, I thought I'll cover Ketu. So my lecture would be around Ketu. Now again, Agni Purana. Purana says that Ketu hu Khadgi cha Deepa Brut. That means Ketu, his weapons are Khadgi cha Deepa Brut. Khadgi means, you can say, a sharp knife, sword. Khadgi is sword, and Deepa Brut, and lamp. So he holds a sharp knife and a lamp. Now when we look at a sharp knife, Khadgi should not blindly be interpreted to be sharp sword. It could also be any instrument that is sharp and can be used to cut or slice or pierce things. And Deepa is basically light. Now you all would be aware of this very important sloka, Tamasoma Jyotirgamaya. That means from tamas, from ignorance, from lethargy, illuminate me. That is Jyoti, brighten it up, make things, remove the ignorance, make me enlightened. That's what is Tamasoma Jyotirgamaya. Now specifically, if I have to draw your attention on Ketu, whatever I just said, Ketu has this ability to do this. Ketu is the one who holds a lamp. That means he is able to dispel darkness. And at the same time, when things are very complicated, he will be able to slice and dice things so that it can be deconstructed into small, meaningful, solvable problems as well. That's why Ketu is said to hold a Khadgi and Deepa, because he is able to help you deconstruct the problem, and by slicing and dicing it, and once that is done, he'll be able to illuminate it so that you get a full picture of what it is and use that to solve the problem. Now my topic essentially is a research that I have done using this concept. I will show you how the position of Ketu in your horoscope, irrespective of where he is in the horoscope, it doesn't matter. Good sign, bad sign, exalted sign, some other sign, enemy sign, friendly sign, all those things, irrespective of where he is in the horoscope, Ketu can help you supercharge your career. The position of Ketu will determine in terms of what is the most compatible career path for you. And when I say compatible career path for you, A, you will enjoy doing this. Sorry about that. Where was I? It will help you find out the most compatible career path for you. That means it will help you grow in the career. So whatever career that you have taken, if it is aligned to Ketu, you will be able to grow in your career very comfortably. That means you will have positional growth. You will also enjoy doing it. You will not get bored of it. You will be self-motivated in that. 3, you will also be able to make money out of it. That is important. Career means that you have to make money out of it. So when you choose a career that is indicated by Ketu, you will be able to also financially be rewarded, remunerated quite well. And also your fame also will increase. So you will have growth, you will have job satisfaction, you will have career progression, you will have finance, and as well as you will have some fame into it. Now how do you do that? That's what I'm going to describe in my lecture that is happening on, I think, May 1st. Correct. It is happening on May 1st of 2023. So I hope you're all as excited as how I am. I'm preparing for this as well. Lots of research have gone into it. We have just not put everything into fashion in which it can be taught. So the next couple of days will be exclusively spent to bring shape to the research and sharing it with you. I'm going to share a lot of examples as well, and I'm going to give you lots of tips in terms of how to discover the right career path for you based on your horoscope. So I'll do both of these things. So I hope you're excited. I would request each and every one of you to go ahead, enroll yourself into these sessions. Search for BAVA astrology. In Google, I forgot the URL, but search for BAVA space astrology. You'll get the links there. It is that 26th international conference. When you click on that, you will see all the speakers, you will see our names, you will see our sessions. Register for a session that you feel would be great, and I hope this will be very useful for you. I'll see you again. Namaste.